Hello friends, how are you all? Welcome to our CSS training session. Today we will talk about the padding property, how it works and how we can use it to improve the design of our web page. What is CSS padding? Padding means creating a space between the content and the border of an element. For example, if there is text or an image inside an element and you want to keep it slightly away from the border, you need to apply padding. This helps you keep your content away from the edge of the border, making the design visually appealing. Here you can see a diagram that illustrates this concept. The element is inside the border and the padding is the space between the content and the border. Border, this is the boundary surrounding the element, and padding, this is the space between the content and the border, and margin, this is the space outside the border which separates the element from the other elements. Let's now look at some basic properties of padding. The most basic and commonly used property is padding. It is a shorthand property that allows you to define padding for all four sides, top, right, bottom, and left at once. Let's see an example in action as I open my code editor. You can see here that the border is 2 pixels solid black and margin is 10 pixel applied to both boxes. The box selector, which is a selector, has padding set to 20 pixels. Now, let me explain this. The padding property is applied to the second div. Look at the first div. Its content is sticking to the border because no padding has been applied. But in the second div, where we have added 20 pixels of padding, notice the gap from the content to the border on all sides, top, bottom, left and right. Now let's increase the padding to 40 pixels to make it more noticeable. You can see how to padding creates an even larger space between the content and the border, making the layout look more spacious and visually appealing. Now, let's you can use the padding properties for each side individually. First, let's take a look at padding top. By using padding top, you can add space only to the top of the element. For example, if you set padding top 20 pixel, it adds space only at the top. So when I apply this, you will see the padding added only to the top. You won't see any padding on the sides or bottom, just at the top. In the same way, you can apply padding to the other sides of the element as well, like padding right, padding bottom, and padding left. Now let's use padding left. When I set padding left 40 pixel, you will see that padding is applied to the left side of the element. Next, I will apply padding bottom. You will see padding is added to the bottom of the element, leaving no space at the top but a gap at the bottom. Now let's show the example of the right side. When I set the padding right, you will see padding applied to the right side of the element. Let's now see the option of giving two values. You can write like 20 pixel padding and 30 pixel here. See, two things have been written, padding 20 pixel and 30 pixel here. What do I do? Here let me simply tell you that I will simply write padding and here I will give 40 pixel and 30 pixel. You will understand better here. Now see this 40 pixel. What is a 40 pixel? This is the first one. There are two values here. He is taking the first value, whatever is being taken in top and bottom, and second value is being taken in the left and right. So now you guys can see, like here I make it 130 pixel. You guys will understand better. I will make it a little bigger. If I do this, see that from here it has taken 40 pixel from the top and I will reduce it further. I make it 20 pixel. So see, he took 20 pixel from the top and took 20 pixel from the bottom. We can also use three values similar to how we use them in margin. Just like with margin, we can use one value, two values, three values, or four values for padding. For example, we can use 10 pixel for the top, 20 pixel for the left and right, and 30 pixel for the bottom. Let me show you this in the code editor. Here you can see the result. It took 20 pixel from the top, 30 pixel from the bottom, and 130 pixel from the left and right. Now I will reduce it to 30 pixel for the left and right and 120 pixel from the top and bottom. We can clearly see the result. 30 pixels are taken from the left and right sides, 120 pixel from the top and 130 pixel from the bottom. You can see this here by zooming it out a little. You can see that here we have taken 30 pixels from the left and right sides, 120 pixel from the top and 130 pixel from the bottom. Now let's see a little advanced version in which we will see using four values like here at 10 pixel, 20 pixel, 30 pixel and 40 pixel. If I have to keep the value of four sides separate to the main, then I can use it where in the main I will give 20 pixel. Now what will you see here? What will I do here? I will give it 40 pixel and make it main here the 20 pixel or 10 pixel. Now see here is from the top, 10 pixel from the right, here it is 30 pixel, 40 pixel from the bottom, 20 pixel from the left. CSS padding is a very useful property which can be used in your design. You can increase it a lot if you need space between your content and border. You can increase it by using padding. If you want more information, you can ask in comment. Keep smiling and happy coding. Thank you.